before.
We have witnessed time and time again. In the world of live streaming, a career often takes years to build. It requires thousands of hours of dedication and a relentless grind to stand out and capture an audience. But whilst it can take a decade to build an empire on Twitch, we have witnessed time and time again that it only takes a single moment for it to all be destroyed. One slip up, one lapse in judgment, or even one forgotten notepad window, and the entire house
Yo, his build just says it all. Like, we should have seen this coming, bro. Like,
House of Cards can come tumbling down. On the 22nd of January 2026, a popular Twitch streamer known as Lakari was live in front of his audience, doing what he has done for over a decade. He was playing League of Legends, entertaining thousands of viewers, and living the dream of being a mid to high tier streamer. However, within 5 seconds, everything changed. While multitasking, he accidentally opened a notepad file that revealed something incredibly dark. Multitasking, he accidentally
folder couples teens. Oh, hell no.
opened a notepad file that revealed something incredibly dark and possibly extremely illegal. This split-second moment wasn't just something embarrassing, but something that would set the internet ablaze and completely destroy his career and possibly even his life. And if it wasn't for the file opening in the first place that did it, it was his reaction afterwards. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be diving into the Lakari situation, how a 5-second slip-up destroyed his career, and why this may have been hidden in plain sight the entire time. But to fully understand the depth and depravity of the situation, we first have to learn about who Lakari is in the first place.
Yeah, because I don't know who he is.
Prior to the recent events that transpired, Lakari was a celebrated figure in the gaming world. His journey began over a decade ago in 2012, a time when the online streaming world was only just becoming a thing. It's also worth noting that Lakari was by no means an overnight success. Like many, he started small and stayed small for over 5 years, as it wasn't until 2017 when he truly began to carve out his own space in the online world, not just as a gamer, but as a personality. Lakari was known as a speedrunner and a highly skilled player across a variety of difficult and competitive games such as League of Legends, Genshin Impact, and Tekken. Over the next few years, Lakari didn't simply play games, but he began networking with other more established streamers. Throughout the 2020s, Lakari had established himself as a mid to high tier streamer on Twitch, with his channel averaging around 1,500 concurrent viewers, with peak viewership going above 10,000 viewers during major streams. He also successfully integrated himself into one of the most powerful social
Bro, Miskiff. Are we dead ass, bro? No way. Like what are we doing right now, bro? And do my man's right here got a let's just keep going.
Streaming.
And why, Lakari, why do you have it the chain in your hand, bro? Like, why do you have this man on a chain?
Streamer ecosystem. He became a regular guest on Asmongold's streams and entered the orbit of major creators like Mizkif and Esfand. These collaborations enabled Lakari to cement his status as not just a random streamer, but as a genuine friend and collaborator of the gaming organization OTK. The association was strong enough that by May 2023, during a Mizkif stream, Lakari jokingly unofficially joined OTK in chat, solidifying his place in the group's lore.
Shirtless?
I'll join, pay me. Okay, Lakari's on OTK. That's the announcement, chat. Lax on OTK. That's it. That was the announcement for today. Lax on OTK. That was easy. All right, Lax, I'll pay you.
Sorry.
That was easy. He's on. He did it.
In the extremely volatile world of content creation, this was truly the sweet spot. He was essentially living the dream, playing video games for a living and earning lucrative income, yet without the suffocating levels of fame that makes a normal life impossible. He had the friends, the clout, and the stability that millions of aspiring creators chase, but often never catch. He had spent 15 years building the perfect life, but it would only take 5 seconds to undo all that work. The 22nd of January 2026 started just like any other day for Lakari. He was live on Twitch grinding League of Legends just as he had done countless times before. To the thousands watching, it was just another stream from their favorite streamer. A moment during this stream, however, would completely change everything. While attempting to multitask, Lakari opened Windows Notepad and revealed something deeply disturbing. In the past, this action would have been
This folder is just, this notepad shit is yikes. Wait, doesn't JBT stand for like some nasty shit? I swear it do. I say 5, or is that a 1? It look like an exclamation mark, but I think that's a 1 actually. All couple. Yeah, this is nasty right here.
harmless. However,
Nasty.
a
Now,
recent
forest
Windows
work.
update has introduced a new feature that displays a history of recently opened files and
I can't
tabs
do it.
directly within the Notepad app. As the Notepad window popped up on the stream, it didn't just show a blank page. For a few seconds, it displayed a list of URLs and file names that Lakari had previously accessed.
Let me at least add Wade to the list of champions that I like.
Damn. Damn. Yo, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga face. Nigga immediately knew what the fuck was gonna go down. His life flashed before his eyes. Damn.
Fuck.
For obvious reasons, I can't show exactly what the Notepad contained on YouTube.
Girls and animals? I think I know what this word is. I can't say it on YouTube though. Damn. More teen sites. That says purism teens? Real family. Oh, hell no.
Involving minors, animals, and other clearly illegal themes. The reaction was instantaneous. While Lakari continued to sit in his chair acting like nothing had happened, the clip was already being captured, cut, and uploaded onto pages such as r/livestreamfail, Twitter, and even Kiwi Farms.
Damn.
Within minutes of the clip being
It
spread,
even looked. Hold on.
Livestreamfail, Twitter, and
It even looked like he was trying to like his physical self was trying to like get better. And bro, one misclick ruined that nigga whole life.
even
But,
Kiwi
like,
Farms.
he deserved it,
Within
shit.
minutes of the clip being spread, internet detectives began investigating the links visible and confirmed the nature of the material. What they found was said to be extremely disturbing to say the least. When watching the clip closely, there is a distinct split second where Lakari seems to realize the gravity of the mistake. His
Yeah.
expression shifts rapidly as he
Yeah.
looks at the notepad window and the contents within, followed by a moment of pure silent panic where the realization probably hit that he may have just ruined his life.
Bro, his
Yet,
face is
in a move
priceless.
that baffled everyone watching, he didn't end the stream. Despite the visible panic and the chat beginning to spiral, Lakari continued streaming, choosing to stay live and respond to the situation in real time. This decision would unfold about as well as you would expect, turning into a complete disaster. During the stream, Lakari attempted to laugh off the situation as if it was a minor misunderstanding, pun intended. His chat, however, were no longer interested in the game, but instead were fixated on the suspicious notepad file, specifically one tab that had been spotted labeled
late.
1500 JBT files.
It was-
According
so
to
it
the
wasn't
livestream
one.
fail subreddit,
Damn.
JBT stood for jailbait teens. Lakari's response to the whole situation was a frantic series of excuses that only served to incriminate himself even further. His initial defense was to claim that someone had linked the file in his chat, implying that he was a victim of a bad click. This explanation explanation fell apart instantly under scrutiny, as it failed to explain why he had seemingly saved the content into a dedicated notepad file on his hard drive, let alone one with such a specific and incriminating file name. Once Lakari realized that narrative wasn't going to convince his audience, he pivoted to a second, even less believable excuse. He claimed the file had automatically downloaded while he was browsing the web.
Did I not like deny that I didn't download shit? I didn't know what was in there.
Don't be sad
Like,
that your career is over. Be happy that IT happened. XQCL. Don't be sad that your career is over. Be happy that IT happened. XQCL. Jesse vindicated. Jesse vindicated. Jesse vindicated.
how does it?
He said, "Don't be mad that your career's over. Just be glad that it happened." Ain't this some shit?
End up there? Okay, let me explain what happened. All right, I was surfing a site. Okay, the shit got downloaded. Like, I didn't trigger a download, just got downloaded. I opened up the text document. I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document. I deleted it. But the problem with Windows 11 is that even if you delete the text document, it apparently still stays there. So it was still there after I deleted it. I've told you guys 1,000 times that's what happened. Like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, how many times I have to explain this, but that's what happened. Dude, let's just move the fuck on, please.
As his audience immediately pointed out, if modern web browsers were silently auto-downloading text files full of illegal URLs without user consent, it would be a global cybersecurity crisis, not an isolated glitch on one streamer's PC.
That's also
Whilst
true.
This already seemed like rock bottom, Lakari would only continue to dig his grave when the chat pressured him to open his recent files list in Notepad again to prove his innocence. Lakari agreed, likely hoping to show the incriminating files were gone. Instead, he revealed a stream that looked like a panic-induced cover-up. The suspicious document was still—
Bro, FAP for Fun might be the most outrageous titles I ever read out loud on this app. Look like decent shit. All couples linked. That's disgusting. FAP for Fun. I think he's trying to hide it. Oh, I see it. He's trying to hide it on the new text document. I almost just read over it.
there, but it was now buried under a list of freshly created empty files named New Text Document, and one of the files involving JBT was also somehow missing.
Fap for Fun? Fap for Fun is Thai site.
The internet immediately saw right through it, with viewers on Reddit mocking the attempt of covering it up. As one user put it, he was trying to hide stuff and still effed up. To make matters even worse, a viewer suggested that if the file had truly been deleted, it wouldn't open. Lakari, trying to prove it was gone, clicked the file and it opened, proving live on stream that the material was still sitting on his hard drive.
My thing is this: if you are watching shit like this, why would you watch it on your primary PC that you use to stream, and you know thousands of people are going to see you use this computer, your screen, your everything? Like, people are going to see you use this computer. So why are you using it to watch CP? That just makes no sense. Not saying that like it would have been better if he would have used it on a different PC. But it's also like, if you're gonna be a criminal, at least be smart. Like, the one thing that's worse than a criminal is a dumbass criminal. Like, this is dumb.
Couples and it won't open if it's deleted. Okay, well, I 100% fucking deleted it, so it shouldn't open, right? It opened. What?
By this point, the atmosphere in his stream had turned hostile. His moderation team, the people responsible for protecting him, began to—
Bro trying to dig himself out. Nah, it's too late. It's over with.
turn on him. They stopped deleting comments and banning users, allowing the chat to be overrun with text-to-speech donations, calling him a PDF file.
Pedophile, 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 pedophile.
The total collapse of his support system was cemented when one of his own moderators resigned midstream, typing a message that read, End your stream, dude. This isn't funny. This isn't a joke or something you can laugh off. I hoped that this somehow was a mistake or a virus, but it's looking real bad. You need to get help. I'm unmodding myself and unassociating with you. Peace. In the middle of everything falling apart, Lakari was clearly panicking and totally lost. He actually turned to Grok, Elon Musk's AI chatbot, and asked it live on stream whether possessing hentai was even legal in Texas. And he did this right in front of the same people already accusing him of having illegal stuff. It was next level self-destruction. The guy basically jumped straight into a hole and kept digging.
Is having hentai on your PC in Texas illegal, Brock?
It's not, bro. It's not the fact that you have hentai. It's the fact that you have underage hentai. That's the problem. Not the same, bro. Like
43K, and that's if they think it's like, oh my fucking god.
While Lakari was fighting a losing battle in his own chat, the wider internet was already dissecting his excuses. Fellow streamer Quinn69 took it upon himself to test Lakari's claims technically. He attempted to replicate the glitch in his own stream to see if a deleted notepad file would still appear in the recent tab. Upon opening the program, he was able to debunk Lakari's excuse almost immediately, proving that the file's persistence meant that it hadn't been simply auto-downloaded and deleted as claimed.
Delete. Okay. No, it's not there. I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
Simultaneously, the internet began digging into Lakari's history, and what they found makes it seem like Lakari may have been hiding his alleged preferences in plain sight. They resurfaced old clips that suddenly took on a much darker context. One notable instance was a lie detector segment where Lakari jokingly admitted to liking lolly content, whilst
bro, you telling me he admitted to it already?
This moment was originally played for laughs. It is now being scrutinized as a disturbing admission of guilt.
Do you like lollies?
Yes. Oh no! But not like that.
Bro. Yeah, no, this cements it. It's over with, bro. His career is over with. How is he not already like? How he not already being investigated?
The most damaging blows to Lakari's reputation came from his own circle, the Austin streamer ecosystem, which, as we discussed earlier, played a major role in his rise. During the stream, Lakari attempted to drag Asmongold into the controversy, claiming he had messaged him to simply keep that kind of stuff on another PC.
Asmon messaged me, said, bro, you need a separate PC for that stuff. Oh my god.
Asmongold immediately took to Twitter.
Bro, that's what I said. Why are you doing it on your main PC? Like, that just don't make sense to me. Like what?
To clarify his statement, writing that he had only seen a censored version of the clip and had no idea of the depravity of the actual files when he
100% knew that was on his
distance
computer,
himself
nigga. Stop
and his
playing.
organization, OTK, from Lakari on stream, stating that Lakari was never an official member of OTK and was merely a friend of the group, and that they had nothing to do with his actions.
Day before yesterday, we did a podcast with them.
Damn, they threw
and
him to
like
the
last
wolves?
night, I was like, oh, we need to for sure upload this. But now I'm looking at what happened. I'm like, oh, maybe not, right? Why does OTK have so much drama? Shut the f up. Lakari was never even in OTK. He was just one of our friends.
Lakari's on OTK. That's the announcement, chat. Lax on OTK. That's it. That was the announcement for today. Lax on OTK. That was easy. All right, like I'll pay.
Listen, if you don't want, all right. Now listen, if you don't want a pedophile in your group, by all means, you don't have to have one. He don't got to be in there. It's prefer that you wouldn't have him in there, and I like you really should have him in there, but you can't say he was never in OTK when one of the members of OTK said he was in OTK. He was in OTK, bro. Like, it's fine. But don't try to like act like you was never cool with him, like this wasn't your boy. Yes, he was, bro.
Hey, Lucari's on OTK. That's the announcement, chat.
Well, I mean, if he gets investigated, they're gonna find out all of his links, and so I say, you know what? I welcome that. You know, I have nothing to do with it, so why would I be worried? Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, the shit just really stresses me out, man. It sucks. It does.
Nah, I feel like Asma has something to do with it. I feel like he has something to do with it, bro. Cause why he acted kind of jittery, and he like trying to cover his tracks. Like, nah, I feel like he gonna be next. Watch, he gonna be next. He gonna be next. Talking about he seen a censored version. Fuck out, nah, bro. I feel like he gonna be next. Watch, we gonna get him next week.
Really sucks. Fuck. You know, like I don't know what else to say, right? I mean, like, honestly, it does. Like, I don't really. It's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. Like, and I don't want to get involved in it. I don't want to make, and I'm going to be real, guys. I've already got one defamation lawsuit in the chamber. I don't need to be double barreling this shit, okay?
As a final measure, Asmongold also announced the cancellation of an upcoming podcast episode that was featuring Lakari.
There's going to be probably a lot of people that will come in the chat and they want me to talk about the Lakari stuff. Obviously, I think it's really weird and bad. I don't want to make any decisions and judgments for a legal reason. All I'm saying is that I think that if there needs to be an investigation, I hope there is one, and I don't want to have anything to fucking do with it. I'll tell you that. And also, we had Lakari on the podcast a couple of days ago. Safe to say, Allcraft is not going to come out this week. Sorry, guys. That's it.
Mizkif, another central figure in the group, took an even more aggressive stance against Lakari, threatening to sue Lakari for falsely claiming Mizkif sent him the files.
Why would you stream it?
Actually, Mizkif linked it to me.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn. Wow. He even tried to throw his friends under the bus. And Mizkif was the one that told him he was in, which is crazy. That's just a new low, bro. But I feel like Mizkif got something going on too, don't he? Yeah, the whole group of OTK just looking bad right now.
Nice. That is absolutely defamation, and I will be suing you for that.
Ghost put those. Okay, first off, you're a
Fucking
retard.
idiots.
Because the files weren't on my PC.
You literally just called me a pedophile. If you don't think I'm suing you, Lakari, for everything you just have, you're fucking out of your mind. That's insane what you just said. Insane.
That is crazy.
You just fucking called me a pedophile.
He also went a step further, threatening to pull the internet logs from the time they lived together to prove his own innocence and further incriminate Lakari.
What if he was downloading that stuff when he lived with you? You gotta report him yourself? Bro, I really hope that's not the case, man. I will take whatever actions needed. I'm gonna call AT&T.
Other major streamers, including Sodapoppin, also addressed the situation live, expressing disgust and completely distancing themselves from their former peer.
Insane. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I woke up, a couple Reddit threads. Vicky was like, hey, have you seen LSF? I'm like, no, what's going on? Lakari. What'd Lakari do? I was like, oh man, top LSF post. Ooh, this looks awful. And then I scrolled down, I'm like, another one. Wait, another one. How much content did this guy put out while being like outed as potentially file? I mean, fuck. It's looking like philia, or at least
it's looking. That's what it is.
Just scrolling. And the thing is, he streamed the whole thing. He actually dug a hole straight down to like China, in Lolly Town. Actually just kept digging. Crazy.
The final nail in the coffin came from the YouTube commentary community, when Penguin Zero, aka Moist Critical, released a video covering the situation, titled, "This Twitch streamer situation is disgusting," where he brought the situation to the attention of mainstream YouTube audiences.
The links are censored there, but apparently a lot of people have taken the plunge into looking up a lot of what was revealed here through the Lakari leaks, and what they have found is beyond heinous. Like, this is some evil shit we're talking about here. And after this happened, his stream was calling him out on it.
Shout out Penguin Zero, bro.
In the stream to like hide the evidence. Newgate basically banished it to the shadow realm and hope that people didn't have enough time to dig into it. Lakari, on the other hand, cooked up a different kind of scheme. He streamed for multiple hours after this happened and just fucking face tanked everybody that was digging into it and all the people that were rightfully calling him out for how deplorable the shit they found in there was.
Charlie concluded the video stating,
"It does not look good. This looks fucking awful."
The consequences of the stream went far beyond embarrassment or the loss of his social circle. Lakari was banned from Twitch, stripping him of his primary income source and the audience he had spent over a decade building. He was also preemptively banned from Kick, which usually acts as a safe haven for banned streamers. To be honest, it's not looking good for Lakari. What started as a standard stream ended as a career-defining disaster, a 15-year legacy erased in a 5-second mistake. There will likely be more developments as this situation unfolds, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated. In the meanwhile, click the video on screen to watch more.
It's crazy they showed this video because, like, Bevo got some shit going on too, bro. Yikes. Bro, it seemed like so many like TikTokers, streamers, like especially streamers or like influencers. It just seems like the downfall of a lot of them are like starting now. Streamers are just like not good people. Like it's crazy to see shit like that, and that is just that's crazy. And if you're a Lakari fan, I'm sorry, but he not like us.